Against this right back, Charlie's definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
There's always just that active and that defenders, I think, it's like. There's always just that active and that defenders, I think, it's like. There's always just that active and that defenders, I think, it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man.
Come on, Ian. Come on, Ian. People deluded, I'm back again. Weekends equals football, people, and we've got a Manchester derby to kick off the Premier League action. Please make sure you're smashing the like button if you're on YouTube. Twitch gang one love, appreciative to all of you lot tuned in. Manchester City against Manchester United. Manchester United against Man City. It's a London derby according to all the Arsenal fans that ran off and became City fans, and half of these London Manchester United armchair fans. It's a cheap point. Hopefully, it's a good game. As an Arsenal fan, I don't know where I stand. Obviously, I don't check the league table, people, but some people would actually hope United pull off a result. For me personally, a draw would be perfect. I'd rather United lose, if I'm honest with you, because I don't have beef with City. I don't know no City fans. I know United fans, and the phone is ready to get on to my friends that support United, and it makes it more interesting for next week. That being said, I can't lie, I think United might just sneak this 1-0, 2-1 or something like that. Smash the like button, people. As usual, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. Hope you've all had a great week. Hope this weekend has been great to you. Hope you and your loved ones are all in good health. A draw or a loss will help us. I mean, anyone who could drop points, you know, again, if we're honest, City are probably going to win the league. Manchester United and Arsenal and Newcastle and a couple of clubs, we're all fighting for fourth / to be the best of the rest. So really, in terms of winning the war, the Liverpools, the Cities, the Spurs, the Newcastle, well, not City, sorry, the Man Uniteds, the Liverpools, the Newcastle, the more these lot can drop points, the better. On the other hand, if some Arsenal fans did believe in a title race, then you see a favourable result for Man United here. Obviously, you know what job you need to do, tomorrow. DG Fernandez will be the winner, telling you. I hear that shout. Let's activate Riley and Ethan. I need a City masterclass. I want United tears on the timeline. You being a Liverpool fan, no surprise there. Shout out Clement. He's gone with 3-2 Manchester City. 5-goal thriller. I mean, both teams have enough attacking quality to do such and ask enough questions. So hopefully it firmly is that, my guy. Pardon me, but in relation to this game, boy, it is what it is. There's a lot of players in their own right that could sell this game. Haaland and that. I personally think corners will decide the game. I think both teams might just have a good chance of conceding. Obviously, Wan-Bissaka's in the starting 11 and all those things. What stats have we got? Man United are fourth. Manchester City are second. Obviously, if Man United win, then they pull above Newcastle. And with Arsenal playing Spurs tomorrow, United are 2 points ahead of Spurs. They move away from that. Saying that, Fulham are only 6th on 31 points. They're creeping up. And Liverpool, on the best of days, want United to lose. If United lose and Liverpool on 28 points, they do what they need to do against Brighton, who are a point behind them and a place behind them. It is what it is. There's a lot of things. The only ones that look a myth right now is Chelsea, really. Them are there fighting Brighton and Brentford and all them kind of clubs there. Shout out to you lot. DG, what's United's lineup? Shaw centre-back. I mean, you can see it in front of me, my guy. Luke Shaw is playing centre-back, and that's not the first time that you're going to see that. Is it at the Etihad? No, it's at Old Trafford. You've got De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Shaw, Malacia, Casemiro, Fred, Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and also Tony Martial. For Manchester City, you have Edison, Walker, Akanji, Ake, Cancelo, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Foldinho, and Haaland, people. And obviously, with Haaland's Leeds roots and Foden being a Stockport lad, Stockport Iniesta, there should be that added bit of Both teams are walking out. We're 4 minutes away from kickoff, people. Talking points, all of these things are welcome, people. Oliver, shout out to you because you're in Australia. Shout out, DG. Hope you're well. I'm gravy, man. If a left back is playing position as a centre back, then I'll be worried because it's not the first time it has happened and won't be the last. It's true, but at the same time, Ten Hag has done that on a couple of occasions, really. And I think Luke Shaw's profile, you can get away with him centre back, really. I wouldn't want to do it against Manchester City and actually don't know Manchester United's bench. It probably tells you how much Maguire's falling down the pecking order, and maybe United need to look at maybe bringing in another centre half. But he can do it, man. You can get away with it. It's like when Monreal used to play centre back. If you're an intelligent footballer, you can run that. Obviously, he's a fullback by trade. There are certain things that are not going to be muscle memory to him at centre half. And again, he is relatively quick. I can, the Haaland running into space, sure, can kind of compete in that regards, but I don't expect him to be that dominant in the air. You've got, oh, wow, Lisandro Martinez on the bench. Raw. Big up Ten Hag. I like how the Dutch behave when it comes to football and playing guys in positions, but raw, like, Lisandro Martinez must have an injury or something. And if he does have an injury, playing devil's advocate, like I always say, how relevant is it? Because if you're on the bench, you're fit in it. God forbid, because we don't want no one to get injured. But if Shaw or Varane got injured in the first 30 seconds, Lisandro's probably going to have to come on. To be fair, Man United have 3 centre-backs on the bench, really. You've got Lindelof, Maguire, Martinez. You could even he could have even done that with what he's doing with Luke Shaw, with Scott McTominay. But it is what it is, It's a brave decision. If it works, you're the guy, innit? And in a game of fine margins like today, that could make all the difference, people. But we're going to literally have to see what's going on. 30, I appreciate you for resubscribing via Amazon Prime. Happy New Year, DG. Right back at you and everyone. I know I'm mad late, been hella busy, hope all as well. But listen, being busy is a privilege, man. Happy to have you back, man. All of you lot should be busy, mate. Appreciative for your support regardless. I don't know why it says Manchester United versus Manchester City. I prefer when it says Man United, Man City, just because it just looks a bit better in the title, if I'm honest with you lot. Snooty, I know. Lisandro on the bench must have an injury. He might do. I mean, Ten Hag said a few games ago, Maguire's got a knock. But as I said, if you're on the bench, you're ready to play, in my opinion, because God forbid someone gets injured. If Varane or Shaw go down in the first minute, who is, the 3 centre-backs, like I said, with United. You got Lindelof, Maguire, and Lisandro. If you as a United fan, or even if you don't give a flying monkeys about Man United, and you needed to get 3 points, which one are you drawing for? I feel like I got finessed. Oh, it's down there. Kickoff is imminent, people. I'm going with 1-0 Man United. Rashford anytime. I wish I had him in my fantasy team. I'm acting. And, the Rashfords, the indirectly Haalands, the Fodens, there's an added bit of for this. I just think United might do this, man. I can't lie. I hope not. I'd hope a draw. And if I had to support a team for today, it'd probably be City, regardless of what Arsenal are doing. Because at United and Arsenal, it's a healthy rivalry in comparison to Chelsea and Spurs. But the beef is kicking. I ain't really got beef with City like that. I don't know you lot. You lot are new kids on the block, new bullies on the block. But I don't know you lot. We're never from the same ends. But yeah. Amazing, James. One love for that super chat, my guy. I appreciate your support and I appreciate the dollars, mate. My man DG is back again. Only because of you lot, man. It'd be boring being here by myself. Man United will kick off first. Again, for City, I guess you have to bear in mind you're playing against 12 players today. The referees, going to Old Trafford, there's some dodgy decisions. Odegaard's alleged foul in the build-up to Martinelli's goal in that. How our unbeaten run at Arsenal ended. Crazy. Come on, ref. Stuart Atwell. Come on, ref. Come on. Let's get going, ref. Come on. Don't know what the delay is now, admittedly, folks. Ref, any word on why there's the delay? Okay, we finally kicked off, people. Here we go. Big up yourself, D. Tasty weekend of football coming up. It is, I can't lie. If time is kind, I might just do a watch along for Barcelona, Real Madrid. I don't know how there's a final already, but it might be a Bandulu trophy. But I heard Real Madrid, Barcelona tomorrow. Again, it's not quite, well, the El Clasico's gone outside, man. Ooh, Martial climbing all over Akanji. But as I was saying, El Clasico's gone outside. I remember, regardless of what team you support, what country you're in, that was one fixture you could have missed. Now, if you miss El Clasico, it's like, I watch the highlights. But yeah, it might be an opportunity to just be here with you lot. Again, we will be watching the North London derby tomorrow, people. Make sure you've hit the like button on that video, and you've also set your reminders. I think at 2 p.m. I have a transfer news video coming out. I'll probably go live specifically about Arsenal later today as well, so just bear that in mind. Cancelo, galloping run. Ericsson stops him. Soft free kick, ref. I can't lie. Soft. Don't even think that really is one. If I'm completely honest. And I mean, I guess for Man United, what you do on the ball and the bravery you show make the difference, but it's also off the ball. You know, when you play City, you're in for a big day. And it scares me. Arsenal got to play City 3 times now, innit? We got to play them twice in the league. We got to butt them in the League Cup. I think that's got a date. We're actually playing that. I'm sure the 28th. I'm sure the 28th of January on a Friday in the FA Cup. Let me actually check. Boy, we got a brazy 27th, better yet. So we've got a brazy run of fixtures in it. Tottenham away, Man United at home, Manchester City in the FA Cup, Everton away. Brazy. Pardon me, Cancelo back into the team. I haven't seen Kevin De Bruyne and co as of yet, but Manchester City are in possession as they have been since the game's kicked off. There's only 2 minutes played, people. Akanji goes back to his keeper. As much as I like Edison, I think you always have a chance. He's Buki, and he's absolutely blasted that at Kyle Walker. He's done well. It's here with Akanji. Akanji galloping forward. Oh, tired pass from Akanji. Tries to find Mahrez. Big up DG. Also, Benfica versus Sporting. Mad weekend of football. Mad weekend of football. That's one for the hipsters, though. I can't, highlights job for me. Malacia. I like Malacia at left back, man. He's tigerish. He does, you know, he's got a couple of raw edges he needs to iron out of his game, but he's a likable player, man. And I think United done all right getting him. Only came to know him obviously through doing the loan reports and watching Reece Nelson. Same way, that's the only way I knew Joe Linton. I couldn't believe at the time Joe Linton went for 40 million to Newcastle. I still can't believe it. Obviously, he's converted into a centre mid, but I was thinking he must be one of them that you have to be a certain level of understanding of football to see what he's going to bring. It's become apparent that Man United will kind of give the defenders of City space. Once it gets into the middle and defensive third, they've got something to say. Cancelo finds Bernardo Silva. He's put an aimless ball into the box. To be fair with you, Malacia's not dealt with that good enough. He's got out of jail there, but that's what I mean about raw edges. Fred is there. Fred, who could have been at Manchester City. Casemiro finds Ericsson. This is a good passage of play. Ericsson finds. It's not going to get there. Malacia. First bit of on the ball going forward stuff we've seen from Manchester United, but it's back here with City. Primarily, Manchester City's defenders have had the vast majority of the ball. And as you can see, Bernardo Silva is in the defensive areas. He looks to get things going. He finds Ake. Shout out, Tons. So, yeah, man, it looks to be a decent game, but it's still early on. Difficult to call. Cancelo's lost his footing. And Bruno Fernandes will say thank you. De Gea's tried to clear his lines. He found the blue shirt. Bernardo Silva. What a player, man. Can you hurry up and join Barcelona, mate? Akanji. Okay. United look very rigid off the ball in a good way. The minute it gets into the defensive third or the middle third, they're kind of onto the City players. They seem happy to let City's defenders have it. Okay, that's our ball. If it gets to Mahrez, it doesn't. Malacia plays it to his goalie. That move's dead. I mean, this is the approach. You know, you've still got another 86 minutes excluded added on time, but so far, so good. Really, not said a word on Foden, on Haaland, on Kevin De Bruyne, or on... Well, yeah, there's a bunch of players there, really. Mahrez and co. Kyle Walker, Ake. Bernardo Silva has probably been the most on the ball out of all the players you'd expect to do that. Cancelo, back to Ake. Ake, good pass, really. Finds Kyle Walker. Can Kyle Walker get Manchester City forward? Yes, he can. There's not too many options ahead of him. And I don't know what he tried to do there, but he's played it behind Kevin De Bruyne, and Man United could counter-attack here. Martial bottled that, if I'm completely honest with you. If anyone's got a link, share it up, people. Smash the like button. Edison of Manchester City is in possession. Fresh juice. Okay, Edison, 5 minutes in. And I mean, Man United must have expected the game to kind of go like this, like everyone against City. You need to be brave and courageous, where obviously you can be, but they're going to have the vast majority of the ball. Well, Shakhtar are playing games with Arsenal, man. Talking about Mudryk on their official Twitter. Where? Anywho, away from that. Big up yourself. Just need a draw. I can't lie, man. Draw would be perfect. But I don't want to draw, man. I'd rather United lose in the grand scheme of things. Oh, that was naughty from Kevin De Bruyne. Fred just got sent for a bagel. Bernardo Silva, probably the wrong pass. Finds Cancelo. City down this left-hand side. Cancelo, not really too many options. Wan-Bissaka does well, and it's a poor cross, really. Malassia's not done well enough with his head, but fortunately, Rashford will hook it clear. But there's not a single United shirt up there apart from Martial. Martial's done well, but Ake's done better. It's fallen to, is that Bruno Fernandes? Surely Martial's onside there. Flag's gone up. Fair enough, he's not. I guess he's not, folks. Crazy day of football so far. Benfica Sporting tomorrow, Classico. Sorry, Benfica Sporting today. Our Classico's tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time. Crazy, man. Good game of football. Good days of football. And then you've got Port Vale and that on Monday. Akanji, Ake asks for it. Walker gets it instead. Have Bernardo Silva and Morris swapped? Nah, it looks like Bernardo Silva can just do what he wants. Ake. Cancelo. Advancing. The defenders of City have seen plenty of the ball. Kevin De Bruyne in space. Cancelo, a bit of a blind one, really. Kyle Walker wins the header. And it's back here with De Gea, really. Nothing really of note so far, people. Manchester City, the more side in possession. Kind of United are camped in their own half. You expect these things, though. These are not things that are necessarily new. Ten Hag looks deep in thought, very deep in thought. Casemiro, De Gea finds Fred. Fred with a flick. That's why Fred shouldn't do flicks. I mean, he was doing that for Brazil for no reason. Fred in possession. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Malacia heads up. Rashford about to get fouled. Get your body there. Rashford does very well, to be fair. And it's here with Malacia. United need to be braver. Malacia does well to find Fred. Fred. Bruno. This is a good passage of play by United. Ericsson. Kyle Walker hooks clear. Ex-Spurs colleagues. Fred. Big up DG. Arsenal's transfers are like ordering food from the yard shop. Either it's not in stock or the wait is just long. To be fair, I've never had them problems in the yard shop, you know. I've never ever had them problems. Like, maybe it's just me and the drip is different. But I've never had, obviously they said they ain't got stuff, but I've never had that. But you are right with the stereotype. Wan-Bissaka. Varane. De Gea hooks clear. Martial does well, really. Fred, this is a promising bit of play from Man United, really. What can they do? Marcus Rashford down this left-hand side. Got Kyle Walker looking to engage. Sends Kyle Walker shot quick. Finds Martial. You got to hit that. Why didn't he hit it? It's falling to Malacia. This, his Cruyff turn. You got to make something of this. He's a left-back, man. Got a rush of blood. I know how it feels as a fullback, man. Right, is it goal kick? Oh, he's offside. I know how it feels. Even though you're offside, you should have passed that. I know how it feels as a fullback. You might not be in a position to score or shoot again. Rush of blood. It's like he done a Cruyff turn. He chopped inside, didn't know what to do. To be fair with you, I don't know why Martial tried to look for a pass. Why didn't you wrap it? Nonetheless, it's 0-0, folks. Board managers showing levels. Pep's disciples showing levels, man. Guy came to the Prem, got bored, you know, worked with Ten Hag, worked with Arteta, and he's building them up. The only exception is Eddie Howe, really. And as you know, as an Arsenal fan or any top six fan, you kind of hope Newcastle fall off because it went from a top 4 to a top 6. It's going to end up being a top 10 soon. I don't know if this is true, people, but apparently a club statement from Everton. Everton's board of directors have been instructed not to attend today's Premier League fixture against Southampton because of a real and credible threat to their safety and security. Bloody hell. Oh, just as I looked back, Bruno Fernandes, inches. That's what she said. The Manchester United captain. Boy, Manchester City almost put themselves in problems. Bruno Fernandes' international colleague in Silva's lost the ball and Bruno could have made them pay for it. He's wrapped it. He's done well on another day. If the angles are a bit more kind to him, he probably finds the far post. Smash the like button. Class of Pep, class of Fergie, 100%. Oi. Man United very close to drawing first blood there. Kyle Walker, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, players. Cancelo, players. Mahrez wants it. Is he going to switch the flanks? Does look like City are a bit baffled in the final third by their own. I don't know if it's a byproduct of what Man United are doing off the ball and the game plan that Ten Hag happened. I don't know if this is just how they're playing. Or once they get into the final third, like Haaland ain't had a sniff. Is Haaland playing? I swear this is they said the goal machine. He ain't had a sniff. Cancelo, it's just been City's defenders and Bernardo Silva, and you'll take that. But there's still a lot of football to go. 2-2 draw. I hear that, but if it stays like this, obviously it can't, because naturally as the game goes on, space is going to open up. People are going to get tired. But right now, where's these goals coming from, man? So far, so good playing City. I feel nervous, and Arsenal haven't even played City. We're not even playing City today. It's actually nerve-wracking. Manchester City in possession. Yeah. Manchester City still in possession. That's not what I would. Again, as I keep saying, Manchester City's defenders, Akanji Ake, they're not going to split the defense consistently a season for City. So if you're United, you don't mind that. Akanji. Ake skips him out. Kyle Walker. I thought Akanji was going to get that. Kyle Walker. Finally here with Akanji. 2-2 draw. City are bugging out and running agendas on Pepper Free bottles. I think United will get something from this game. Shout out the Aussies, Derek. Good day, mate. Craig Pawson is the ref for the North. Oh, well, I'm not being funny, but Kane needs 2 goals to equal something for Spurs. Craig Pawson. We all know Arsenal tomorrow are playing against 12 players. The ref's going to act. We know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. So let's control the variables that we can control. Not enough respect on how Ten Hag has got United working off the ball. I respect him for it, but essential in the modern day. It's not that I don't think he deserves praise for it. It's just like with Arteta and Pep, like it comes with the territory. Especially in a game like this. If you want to be better on the ball, you need to be better off it. You need to be structured. You need to run a lot more strategically. The pressing, everything Ten Hag's done, he's doing great stuff for United. But when I remove the admiration, it comes with the territory, innit? You want to be a serious team, you need to do serious things. It's a basic. Eddie Howe got Newcastle working in that way as well. Rodri looked like he wanted to switch play, couldn't, was prevented by Bruno Fernandes. Kevin De Bruyne. Haven't seen much of him or Haaland. And that's probably why, man. Kevin De Bruyne is giving it away. Bruno Fernandes clips it over the top, sets Martial. Oh, City could be in trouble here. City could be in trouble here. Martial against Akanji. Tony Martial. Oh, Rashford. It looked like Rashford was going to tap it in. Important defending by Cancelo. It looks like United are trying to catch them on the break, and it almost paid for them there. Let's hope that doesn't come back to cost United there. If it wasn't for a great last-ditch slide tackle, then it would probably be 1-0 to United. Fred. Malacia. Fred. I mean, you don't really want to see these lot in the final third. Fred's done well. I thought he was fouled there, ref. Fred probably should have taken a free kick. Let Eriksen deliver. Martial delivers. It's a good knock. Edison collects. United have banged on the door a little bit more for me. Edison finds Cancelo. City look a bit sleepy at times. It's kind of mad. 40 likes, people. Let's keep running it up. Expect a customary Kane penalty tomorrow. So far, City is finding it hard to get out and stay near United's half. Are they still trying to work them out? Probably, but I think United's game plan is spot on. They're rigid, they're compact, they're happy to let the defenders happy. I think for City, they've got to get on the ball more, move it a bit more quickly, get their final third players, and really try and, they haven't done much to kind of disrupt the defensive organization and ultimately the shape of Man United, really. But United have done well. 15 minutes in, can't lie, Kevin's woken up a bit. Weghorst is there, United's new loan signing, but you're not seeing much really of Haaland, of Foden, of Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, you see Mahrez run up and down, but it's mainly City's defenders. So yeah, man. Is what it is in this regards, folks. Still 0-0, 16 minutes in. We really see 4 goals today, folks. I like Edison, but I just think with Edison, you've always got a chance of scoring. Like, he's a great keeper, but he's capable of doing madness. And it's here with De Gea. He's probably been the least busy, really. Mahrez, not seen much of him. Rodri, Akanji. And look where Haaland's having to drop to get the ball. He's doing the Lacazette thing. United's shape is causing problems. Big up Ten Hag. I mean, naturally, City are on a different planet to United. So anytime City are not winning, you know, it's going to look better for United versus City. But the game plan is working. Malacia, that's not a foul, ref. Again, United can go forward. I don't know, Mahrez, why you thought that was a foul. Soft. Martial, there's no options really. And he killed Rashford there. Casemiro, apologies. City could counter-attack. Kevin De Bruyne, no options really. Got Fred onto him. Dead. It's dead from Kevin. Dead. Fred done well there. That was dead. Such a quality player. He's moving mad, meaty. De Gea kicks it long. Martial against Akanji. Akanji's obviously going to win the battle in the air. Bruno Fernandes is tying his lace along with Rodri as well. But anyways, Cancelo's in possession. Now it's just Rodri tying his lace. How are you, DG? I'm great, mate. Just calling, really. Just want to see a good game of football. Rodri skips past 3 United players, finds Kevin De Bruyne, or Kevin finds Cancelo up against Wan-Bissaka, who's in today. Obviously, the injury to the lot. Rodri, is he going to shoot? Why didn't he shoot? He tried to look for a pass. I don't know what he saw. Why didn't he shoot on the edge of the area? Made a yard of space. City have City had a shot on target. They have not asked the question of De Gea. Why didn't he hit it, lads? Why on God's green earth didn't he hit that? Absolutely crazy. Fair enough, though. Man United in possession. Watch along means that we should be able to see too. No, it doesn't. You're in the wrong place for that. You can actually check the description of the video. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That would be live stream. I rate it though. Smart though. I would love to, but I can't. You know, you're gonna take care of the copyright laws. I don't think so, mate. So I'd love to help. I can't help, man. But if you are watching this on a stream, please share it and help out people. Folks, we are 19 minutes basically into this game. Still 0-0. Not quite the game for the neutrals. Appreciate that, FK. Doing well, Omar. Mahrez fouled. Once Malacia learns to be a bit less clumsier when the tackle with the tackling, there's a lot to like about the Man United left back, man. There's little things he needs to tweak in his game, and he'll be a very good. He is a good left back, but a very good one. City in possession. Kyle Walker. Mahrez. The only problem I'd say is Mahrez is he's a brilliant player, but you just don't see the brilliant Mahrez every week. Corner kick to Manchester City. Malacia is giving it away. That's what you need to do. If DG wants his channel shut down, he'll show it. Amen, my guy. Can't help you, lad. I'd love to, but I can't. I just can't. Footy chats, appreciate you for resubscribing with Amazon Prime, broski. Malacia got hammered by Everton fans for injuring Iwobi. I never saw the injury, so I can't really comment on it. Did it look like it's on purpose? In swinging corner by Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez to deliver. It's not the best of corners. In fact, I'm lying. It actually was decent, but it's not come to anything. Kyle Walker, is he going to put it back in the mixer? Finds Phil Foden. Foden to Kevin De Bruyne. Spam cross the clock. Doesn't beat the first man. Bruno Fernandes does well to get right out to him. Fred heads it back to a City shirt, however. I mean, this is the most positive couple of moments from City where they've actually looked like City, but they've still not asked any questions. Look where their attacking players are. Look where Kevin De Bruyne is basically playing like a right wing back. Bernardo's a 6. Look how deep Haaland's having to come for the ball. Nah, he won the ball, but Iwobi rolled his ankle. Oh, this is occupational hazard then. As long as you don't intentionally go to injure someone, it is what it is, isn't it? Ake, forced to go home to Edison. Akanji. Foley, you got to do something? Bernardo Silva. Quality player. Look at Mahrez. Why doesn't no one switch the play up to Mahrez? Anywho, Cancelo's in possession. Over the top, he's found Foden. The offside flag is risen. I don't know if that's actually offside, if I'm completely honest, but it was brought up quickly. So I'll give the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, it's a good call. Very good call. Don't forget, we're watching the North London derby tomorrow, folks. And I have a transfer news video where Arsenal's concerned out at 2 p.m. So in an hour, actually. Yeah, it actually is. Rodri heads it back to Ake. Ake to Edison. Edison finds Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker in possession. Akanji. United off the ball so far have been brilliant, man. There's hardly any. How many times do you say City can't really find an option? The players that have seen the ball for too much for City has probably been the centre backs. And again, you don't mind that. For all the stars that City have. And look where Bernardo Silva's gone. He's gone to take it off Edison. He's been a bit selfless to allow players to stay in the final third. Bernardo Silva's found Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker, what can he do? Finds Haaland. Haaland punches it out to the right-hand flank. He finds Mahrez. Mahrez hasn't made Malacia have to do too much defending. Can he now? Mahrez, Rodri, Bernardo Silva. I mean, the way City move it from front to back is ridiculous. Malacia, Haaland shoots. It's blocked. Every United player throwing a body at it. Referee free kick to Man United. But that is just a taste of when City wake up what they can do. Look how quickly they moved it from back to front. And it's that man, Bernardo Silva, who's put the ball into the box. Malacia, a bit of a Bandulu clearance. Haaland's tried to put a yard of space for himself to shoot. Credit to Casemiro and Fred. They threw themselves in the way. Looks like it's hitting Casemiro. And United live to fight another day. But that's the first real bit of defending United have had to do. City don't look as formidable as in recent seasons. What's going on? How's the world's best big man up front doing? Haaland's not had a sniff, apart from that moment I just referred to. But he's not alone. Foden's not had a sniff. Don't know Foden's playing. Don't know Haaland's playing. Kevin's popped up here and there. Mahrez ain't seen you really. Only seen the City defenders, Rodri and Bernardo Silva, really. And there's the diminutive Portuguese international again, doing up number 6. We are the piano pushers while DG is the piano player, and this is how things work. Hey, no. We're all a collective, but I don't mind that. Big praise. Haaland, Kevin De Bruyne, Blondie to Blondie. De Bruyne, spam, finds Foden. What can Foden do against Wan-Bissaka? The offside flag goes up again. Foden, you need to hold your run, man. That's if you are offside again, come on, Foden. Oh, I don't know. I need to see that one again. That one there, I don't think there is. But even if it is Foden, you're caught offside again. Who is Ten Hag's brethren that looks exactly like him working for Man United? There's a Don in United's coaching staff that looks exactly like him. City have kind of woken up, but again, De Gea ain't had to do what De Gea has been accustomed to doing, making bare saves, and they not had to do nothing. De Gea, ooh, almost killed Malacia there. Ooh, Malacia's done very well. Credit to him. Ooh, United live to fight another day. That could have been a bit of shaky play. United's Eriksen, Martial, Casemiro. One thing I'll give United, when they do break on the counter-attack, they're moving it very well. Marcus Rashford, who haven't seen too much. That's a ball, though. Ended up being Bandulu, but yeah, still 0-0. Plenty of space starting to open up, man. Akanji. I know goals are likely, but a stinky draw serves Arsenal. Don't serve me, man. I have to sit here and entertain you lot. Dead that, man. I need to see goals, man. Rodri, Walker, Carl Walker. There's not too many. I can't lie. Again, United, the shape is lit. I can't lie. There's a lot of bodies saying that City will pass through it. Kevin De Bruyne. He finds Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez. It's very terrible for Mahrez. Like, someone of Mahrez's quality, you need to get a goal or assist. Terrible, but it will be a throw-in deep in Manchester United's half. That's the thing with Mahrez, quality player, but you just don't see the quality Mahrez every week for the potential and not even potential, for the quality that he has. Pardon me, Phil Foden. Rodri. Akanji. This has been the last 5 or so minutes City have looked like City, if I'm completely honest with you. Akanji. Ake also don't pass to him. Oh, Cancelo, that's a good touch. Drifts inside. Where's his options? Finds Rodri. Cruyff turn. Going back into traffic, really. Almost loses it. Rodri's lit, man. I can't lie. Rodri is lit. Kevin De Bruyne ginger. Don't look ginger to me. Maybe I'm colored. Maybe I need to go to the thingy. The opticians. Well, maybe you do. That ain't no ginger. Unless he's doing the Banduli hair dye and that. That's a blondie. Nonetheless, big up you lot for tuning in, people, and watching the game with me. Ake's in possession. Play Kyle Walker, man. He wanted that. Hey, where's Ruben Diaz these days? Ake, you know what? If there was a little less on that, that would have been an excellent assist for Bernardo Silva. Unfortunately, or fortunately for Man United, it's trickled into the hands of De Gea. Luke Shaw. Look, we haven't said a word about Luke Shaw playing centre half, like I told some of you before the game. Malacia goes back to his keeper. I do think Casemiro could show a lot more for the ball for Man United. Eriksen. What a player. Rashford. Poor there, but it'd be a United throw. Get the lights up. It's free, and make sure to subscribe to DG's Twitch and YouTube. One love. Liverpool-Chelsea next Saturday. The big games are coming thick and fast, isn't it? We'll be doing a watch-along for that. Tomorrow's the Super Cup between Real Madrid and Barca. If that's on BT, as I think it just said, we'll watch that. Fred. Haaland looked like he was onto him. Eriksen. Oh. Dark arts. Rashford complains that he was pushed. He was, but it weren't enough to be a foul. If City keep giving Eriksen time and space, well, you don't need to give someone like that time and space. They will make you pay for it. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, don't you? In this life. Rashford thinks he should have a throw-in. Disagrees. Cancelo picks up the ball. Can't lie, Pep is scary, man. I don't want to play Arsenal. I don't want to play City. When he's doing all of this, I don't know what he's saying. Kevin De Bruyne. Ake. Edison. See, with Edison, I think you always have a chance because he's a quality keeper, but he's a madman. He's giving it away cheaply. De Gea doing up sweeper keeper. Finds his left back, Malacia. Malacia finds, well, fellow left back, but also for today, fullback, centre back, Luke Shaw. Varane. United's defenders haven't had to do too much, people. 15 minutes to the end of the half. Marcus Rashford fouled there. Rashford is peeled out to this right-hand side. Has the manager told him to do that? Is he frustrated? I don't know. Just subbed, delisted straight from Netherlands. Big up. Shout out to you, Richard de Jong. Not sure what delisted means, but shout out to you for your support nonetheless. Still 0-0, people. Where the goals are coming from are anyone's guess. 50 likes. We're 50% of the way there. Keep smashing the like button. Wan-Bissaka, Eriksen, Varane. Varane gives it away. Then wins it back. Goes back to De Gea. De Gea puts his foot through it. Kind of slices it, really. Rashford up against Cancelo. Cancelo wins the first. Wan-Bissaka's played it first time to Eriksen. Eriksen's done well to find Martial. Wan-Bissaka's continued his run. Bruno Fernandes, poor pass from Bruno Fernandes. An encouraging bit of play from Manchester United. Bruno has to do a lot better there. I mean, the ref ain't put it out. City are under no obligation to put the ball out. It did look like a head injury, and you'd hope the ref stops it, and he has. Has the ref given a free kick for that? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I need to see again. It's like Malassia's tried to foul him and got Malassia's chatting shit, man. I can't like. Oh, see, he was chatting shit initially, and because see what happens when you throw yourself to the floor, threw himself to the floor like an idiot, and his head has bounced like a trampoline off the thing. You be alright, man, but you need to pattern up. You tried to do the bandulu and you got bandized. It's not making sense. I hope you're all right. Need your head checked out for doing that. He's tried to foul Kyle Walker off the ball. He's looked and then he's thrown himself to the ground. He's not looking what he's doing, and his head's bounced off the thing like a trampoline. You're better than that, mate. I hope you're all right, because that looked, oof, you definitely lost some brain cells. We hope he's all right. That's definitely going to hurt tomorrow. See, this is why I hate Shakhtar, man. Shakhtar's Player of the Year in 2022 Mudryk Award, you pussy. Anywho, people, it is still 0-0. Man, this is all right. You be all right, man. You be all right. Back on his feet, which is good. Casemiro getting instructions from Ten Hag, so is Luke Shaw. None such being given from Pep to his players. Still 0-0, folks. Still anybody's guess. What other Premier League fixtures have you got today? Later today, you have Brighton against Liverpool. Brighton will have no Tossart, as it looks like Tossart will be leaving and he's been alienated from training. You'd think Liverpool win that, but Brighton away, the form Liverpool's in, you never know. You've got Everton, Southampton, where apparently the directors of Everton have been told not to roll. Nottingham Forest, Leicester, Wolves, West Ham, Brentford, Bournemouth. Tomorrow, you've obviously got Crystal Palace versus Chelsea, Chelsea Palace, better yet, Newcastle, Fulham, and the game we'll be watching together in Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal. 3:30, we go live from an hour before kickoff. Oh, Man United could be in here. Rashford, see what I said about Edison? You always have a chance with his brother. United should be a goal ahead. United should be a goal ahead. It's here with Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Rob. Wan-Bissaka, Cruyff turning. Casemiro delivers. Brother. Rashford did everything well, went round the keeper. Edison, this is why Alisson plays ahead. You're bookie, man. Quality keeper, but you're bookie. Wow, United have had United have had the better chances, but it's not a game where I describe them as there's been chances for either team like that today. Love how DG got people saying big up worldwide. That's because of you lot, K. Appreciate that. Appreciate the Americans, man, and everybody else. Doesn't matter where you're from, who you are. We all love football, don't we? Or well, some of you call it soccer. I don't know about that, but this thing that we're watching right now, yeah. Man said, finally get your dude or babe some DG merch at the DG store. Come on. Edison's, he's tapped, man. He is tapped. Why did he? Obviously, as a keeper, I somewhat admire it. Once you've made the decision to commit, you have to keep going in it. But, bro, Rashford would have still had a lot to do if you didn't come out. If anything, you've made the chance look better. Loves a rush of blood. City. He's lucky. When Rashford went round him, honestly, I thought it was going to be 1-0 United. My prediction of 1-0 United is still on. Kyle Walker. Obviously, I'm not privy to the information, but come half-time, I'd love to know how many times Haaland, Foden, Kevin De Bruyne have touched the ball in the final third. Can't have been many. Phil Foden. Rodri is messed, man. I can't lie. Kevin, bang it. Kevin De Bruyne, that's a ball. Foldinho, it's to the wrong person. It's great defending by Wan-Bissaka, if I'm honest with you, into the hands of De Gea. Rodri's so good, man. I'd love to have a player like that, Arsenal. Don't know why Kevin's trying to find Foden, though, like for them sort of goals there, but it's cool. Eriksen. Martial. Casemiro. Plays it over the top. Does it get there? No, it meets the head of Cancelo. Ake, nonchalant, finds Haaland, who again is doing the Lacazette thing, dropping bare deep. Bernardo Silva. Pardon me. Smash the like button if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't turned on your notifications, if you haven't Twitch gang. One love. Hope there was some voting going on and you lot have gambled responsibly. Cancelo being doubled up against. Oh, he just sent Casemiro slyly. Finds Bernardo Silva. No one's in the box. Malacia chests it back to De Gea. They've done that well today. Haaland's not had a sniff, really. And you're in my FPL team, so you need to do something. Shout out to the Spanish, man. Good luck for Arsenal in the Premier League. Appreciate that. Shout out the Twitch ones. Shout out the Spaniards. Phil Foden. Cancelo. Seems like Wan-Bissaka has kept Foden quiet. He's improved. I mean, all of United are doing their job, but it's more of a case of City need to offer something in the final third. For their quality, they're not doing nothing at all. At all. And again, City could have been a goal behind. Rashford. Blink and you miss it. As I said, United look good on the counter. It's a good run by Rashford. Eriksen's a very cultured player. Rashford maybe could do a lot better with his form. United have knocked on the door a lot more than City. What have City really did? Cool, Haaland had a little chance. Kevin tried to find Foden and it didn't bang. That's it, really. City are behaving like this is a two-legged tie and they actually just have the lead and just have to maintain this thing. Crazy. Kyle Walker has been one of the more defensive players have been better for City. The only attacking player I've really seen consistently is Bernardo Silva. I love Kevin De Bruyne as a footballer, but this is why he's not one of my favorite creative players. Like he's of all time. Mahrez to Kevin. I am shameless. I will change if you score though. Oh, it's into the hands of De Gea. Got all this ability, but like when it's trenches, I don't really see you like that. Still 0-0, folks. If you're looking for goals, currently you'd be disappointed. Game of chess right now. Rashford showed probably a bit too much of the ball to Edison. That's where coming off your line quickly helps. But United, again, if halftime was right now, United would be the happiest set of supporters and probably the happier club at the moment. Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Look where Mahrez is having to receive it. And that's a silly foul by Malacia to give away. Really, he's going backwards. You really don't need to. But I think United's game plan is working a treat. Foden's out the game. Haaland's out the game. Mahrez is out the game. Yeah, Kevin's on the ball here and there, not really doing anything. Cancelo, Ake, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Kyle Walker, Akanji, they're the ones you're really seeing from a Manchester City point of view. I wouldn't say City on the ropes, but yeah. They're definitely the second best of the sides. They've had one attempt. United have had 4. Riyad Mahrez. But football's a funny old game. Football can be flipped on its head at any occasion. Not with stuff like that. Don't know what... That sums up City today. I don't know what Mahrez was doing. Kevin De Bruyne stood still. That just shows you they're not on the same wavelength. Oh, cheeky little nutmeg by Casemiro. Kept alive by Fred. Good run by Fred. And I don't know where the advantage is for Man United, really, but they did play it. Mahrez. Rodri. Evades one foul. I can't lie. If that connected, Casemiro was going to chop you down. That defo was going to hurt. Rodri. Again, looking for options. There's none apart from the diminutive Portuguese international in Bernardo Silva, who finds a fellow Portuguese colleague in Cancelo. Foden. Oh, these attackers for City are moving meaty, man. Eriksen says thank you. Martial waits for options, does well. Bruno Fernandes forcing it, man. Forcing it. Akanji reads that well. Forcing it. Didn't need to do that. He gives it back to Edison. Didn't need to do that. United could have... Oh, United, this might not be good. Rashford's tried to sprint. He's hit the deck and he's gone like that. That can't be good. You might have Rashford out for a few weeks. He went for a sprint. He laid down, mashed the ground in frustration, Let's hope that's just an impact one. Rashford's one of the most informed players in the Premier League and for Manchester United at this moment in time. Yeah, man. That did not look good. You got Gareth Southgate in the building as well with Steve Holland. Don't know what's going on. Rashford's down. So close to the end of the first half as well. Come on. And you're right. Rashford could have scored. Shout out yourself, Marcel. Hope you're doing well and safe. Like everyone, smash the like button if you haven't. It is Derby weekend. If that's a hamstring, then you hope it's positive. You hope it's just cramp, but that might not be good. I mean, the positive thing is that Rashford is walking. He might not want to come off at the first port of asking, but players always, sometimes you need to save players from themselves. In the back of their head, they know that something's wrong, but a game like this, he'll want to play. And it looks like it's done, really. Anthony looks like he'll be coming on. Ain't Anthony got a good record against top 6 sides? Some of my Manchester United supporting friends are not 100% convinced on Anthony. I think he's good, man. I just think he needs to know, like, do your skills, but know when to do certain other things. Cancelo, Bernardo Silva. Come on, people, hit the like button, shout the Aussie ones. He'll probably miss the game next Sunday. To be fair, man, that I'll be happy as an Arsenal fan if he misses that. But United got enough quality to pull off a result, man. I've seen them rock up to the Emirates with Paddy McNair and them duds there, man. There's a couple of games that really pee me off. The worst ones I hate losing to United is when we're on to them and then it's just one mistake. But then again, you got the games like when Alexis and them man just put them on, just put them on a barbecue. Can't let them do the double, man. I want to do double over Spurs and do a get back for United, and then anything else is calm. If we could beat Spurs at their place, beat United at our place, fuck it, I want to win at Anfield. I'll be a happy guy, man. No, you ain't. Shout out you lot tuned in, folks. Game should be over by now. 2-0 United completely blew their chances. That's the thing against City. You got to take them. Kevin De Bruyne. Buki, but it's found Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden. It's not looking like Foden's effective out wide in a game like this, man. De Bruyne, that's a good pass. Bernardo Silva. Oh, ref. There's no advantage. Phil Foden keeps it, though. I want to win at Anfield and City too. Southampton may have unlocked City's destruct button. Hope so. Hope so. Carl Walker. He's too stiff to be doing them sort of things there, man. He's going to always go back home. Rodri being pursued by Bruno Fernandes. Apologies. Akanji. Again, the thing that's impressed me the most is how United have defended. I know you can say City ain't really put them under sustained pressure, but they've not allowed them to. Saying that, Cancelo's found Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne swings it in. It's cleared. It's fallen to Foden. Foden finds Cancelo. It's on the edge of Man United's area. Rodri, what can he do? Finds Mahrez. Mahrez going to lose it. Mahrez going to, is that a foul? Oh, ref, I think that is a foul. Mahrez was looking for it, but United have got out of jail. To be fair, Rashford's continued. Has he? Hey, Rashford, what are you on, man? I don't know. Are you injured or not? Like, I mean, Morris is looking for it, but I think he is fouling him. Even if it was 1-0 United, they don't lose at home when leading. When was the last time we even got a point at Anfield? I'm sure when Giroud, when we would, do you remember? It must have been 2015 when we had the yellow kit, the FA Cup final kit. I'm sure we got a point at Anfield. We've done better in the cups against Liverpool. Rants guy, Martial, let's be honest, he's been horrendous so far. Horrendous, harsh. Martial is just, I don't know about Rance's feelings in that, but I think Martial's a good player. I just think he's overgassed in it. Ballon d'Or thing and all of this. He ain't done nothing, but he's still a decent player. It's just time to accept him for being a decent player. Oh, man said win at Anfield, put the Ray down, Marchi. Even when we are robbed, you won't beat us at Anfield. Get out of it. That's cool. How's the table looking like, Liverpool? Who you lot got? That's all I got, Marcel. Rashford doing his typical passion merchant vibes, even if it costs him long term. It'd be good if he's out for the Gunners game. True, but then other players step up, man. That's the end of the half. What have you lot made of that? I've got more praise for Man United than City. I think Man United's so far, Man United have been great off the ball. They've been great defensively. Only criticism I could say is a game like City, the Rashford chance, them kind of half chances, you've got to date them because City can change this game just like that, innit? But as I said, I think off the ball, they've done well. They've won their individual battles. They've stifled the final third players. Haaland, probably the most anonymous I've seen of him since probably the Community Shield in the summer. Mahrez not doing nothing. Foden not doing nothing. Kevin De Bruyne woke up a bit as the game went on. Not really anything. At a push, Edison looks dodgy. At a push, I'd say Akanji, Walker, Ake, Cancelo, Rodri, and probably Bernardo Silva look like the players that are going to, if anything's going to make something happen. But these are not necessarily goal scorers. And I think United are letting them have it in areas where they can't really harm them. Towards the last 10, 15, City looked a bit like City looked typically. But yeah, United will probably be the happier, innit? Obviously, there's a golfing class between the two sides and all of that jazz. But I think United have done the better of the half so far. I think they'll be happier. And I think they should really have a goal. And that's the only real criticism. There's been 6 shots in this game, people. Manchester United have had 4. Man City have had 2. Manchester United have 2 on target. City have had none. In terms of possession, 69% of it has gone to Manchester City with 31 to Manchester United. United have played 168 passes to 357. But then you'd have to quantify how many have gone forward. Corners, there's only been 1, and that's actually gone to City. There's been 7 fouls. United have made 5. City have made 2. Man said Alaba. City are asleep, but when they wake up, could easily get a few in a few minutes. And United need to score, or United need to score, or City will eventually. It is firmly half time. Put Rashford up top, Garnacho left wing, Martial off the pitch. Nah, I think you bring on Anthony, man. I don't think it's a game for Garnacho, at least not right now, man. You need to have some direct threats. Garnacho's a decent player, but he's not going to be a winger long term, is he? I think you need someone to make Kyle Walker think, I need to be careful here. And I think United are just winning their individual battles a lot better. And this is why we find ourselves with this low-key affair. Nothing to scream and shout about at this moment in time so far, people. Hopefully things can change. In relation to other content, people, do not forget tomorrow, North London derby settings. We're probably going to end up watching Real Madrid Barca as well. If that does kick off at 7, we should have enough time to watch that still. I can't lie. And at 2 p.m. for my Arsenal fans, transfer news video will be out as well. 14th. Okay, cool. It's coming out in 40 minutes. Thinking, why is it playing around? Sometimes YouTube messes around and puts my videos to come out 24 hours after. I'm fuming with the chances we've missed. Performance and structure has been excellent. The way Rashford has wasted those chances might come back to haunt them. Grealish and Alvarez might ruin it. City playing as they've played all year. Slow, no cutting edge. Top 4 race for City. Harsh. City ain't looking the same. Everyone's struggling to pass the ball, making United look like Madrid. Sure, at centre-back, Ten Hag's mocking it. To be fair, he's played there before. Dead game. I wouldn't say it's a dead game, but if you're seeking goals, controversy, and drama, the trailer of this game was probably better than the actual movie. Chance for City is in the wide half spaces. And I mean, for both teams, United can harm them on the counter-attack with the players they've got, assuming Rashford stays on and Martial and that. As the space, again, a team that has anyone that's played Sunday League, if you're playing a team better than you and you have to be great defensively, not that City have turned it up those notches, it gets tiring. So for both teams, there's going to be lapses in concentration. There's going to be gaps all over the field, and it's going to come down to, who can take them. Rashi looking like he's out of the Arsenal game. All depends, man. It seemed like he continued, so we'd have to see, man. And they still have other quality players. They got Anthony there. Sancho might get a new lease of life. I know he's been doing some, just hit my shin and that absolutely killed, but I'm going to soldier it. Lost my trail of thought, such as the amount of pain just currently going through my head right now. Oh, my days. Hey, soldier thing, though. Lord God, that hurt. Actually lost my trail of thought. All I could see in my head was pain, 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 pain. Hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I've got to take City or worse with Haaland. How? You can't say that and not explain that. How? And I can't be saying your name's a bit mad. Your username's a bit mad. But shout out to you, man. How? United left the door wide open for City second half. Very interesting. Great tactical battle against the two best tacticians in the league. Ref sub DG off, mate. Got to keep you fit. Anthony ain't even a left winger. Their options are Garnacho and that Alanga. You surely you can play around with something, move someone over there, man. If you can play on the right, you should be able to play on the left. If you can't, you got to be kind of shit. Man said Satan United. I'm doing too much. People, give me a few moments. People, let me go and get some halftime refreshments. I mean, let's go and see a good fullback bit of play.
Yeah, against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
My knee's still hurting. I might be out of action, man. Fucking hell, shin better yet. Ah, what you lot saying? Marcel's probably hating somewhere. Oh, Marcel's not hating for us. Crazy. I don't like how Haaland is just silent, and you saw how there's times Mahrez found himself unmarked. Foden would do better picking up the half spaces. Yeah, he would. I mean, Foden's a quality player, but games like this, yeah. Ten Hag tactical hack. This is just a typical sit back and counter football. Big up DG. You need to start wearing shin pads for your streams. Amen, man. A draw is perfect for us. Both lose momentum with a draw, especially the way United play. But to be fair, bro, I can't lie. Drawing against City is not the worst of results you could look to have obtained. I cannot cap. It's not the worst. I think Pep brings on Grealish for Foden at some point and Garnacho to come on left wing, Rashford up top if he's fit. Exactly. We have to play both of them soon. They may score more, but they aren't the same as they want to kill games early. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying, but appreciate your opinions. Goalkeeper going to take legal action to have that video banned. Boy, shouldn't have let me be a 1-goal wonder against you. You don't do skills, man. We work hard to shoot. But yeah, people, keep your opinions flowing. Tomorrow we have the North London derby. Currently, there's not much more to say other than what you lot have said. We have 79 likes. Can we keep pushing towards 100? We're moving all right, people. Thank you very much in advance for such. What's up, B? Just enjoying the game of football with you lot, really. Not really too much for the neutrals, but it's always brilliant to be here with you lot. Oh, very hot coffee. Very hot. I'm 100% sure Arteta is watching how Fred is man marking De Bruyne. I'm saying so because of how Odegaard disappears in big games. City should have kept Sterling. He would have banged for them today. He wanted to bust out. They said, okay, tomorrow would be a great match, but think Arsenal have it. By God's grace, man. Now, when last did we win at White Hart Lane? It's time to stop all of that now. Conte's already started the mind games. He's already started his mind games, so it's required, man. So, yeah, we need to do this thing, man. Ornstein's talking about Mudrick. I guess that's something for us to talk about. Keep going. The draw does work out fine for us. If you hold on for dear life in a draw versus City, yeah, it's a good point. But when you miss 3 chances and dominate, it's frustrating. Of course, Okonkwo went from League 2 relegation battle to a title charge against Salzburg. I mean, good reward for his progress. Keep doing what you're doing, man. He's looking more confident. You know, he's got 10 clean sheets so far. There's been plenty of games where I actually think Crew have done him dirty. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep playing. Probably near enough impossible that he will make it at Arsenal realistically beyond a second or a third choice. Ramsdale's going to be here for a minute. You're not ahead of Matt Turner at this moment in time. You probably take over the Karl Hein role, who, if I'm Karl Hein, I'd probably, if I'm Arsenal, I say you're not going nowhere. But if I'm him, I'd be pushing, bearing in mind he was on loan at Reading before he got injured, I'd be pushing to leave on loan because as we go further, the Europa League becomes the business end. You're not playing. You're not going to play in the Prem, FA Cup. Again, it is what it is. You're the best. P, I appreciate the support, man. I don't know about being the best. If I'm the best, I got the best supporters, man. We just keep working hard, man. As a Liverpool supporter, I want Arsenal to win the league. You're a better man than me, because City's the best team to win the league for me if it ain't Arsenal, because I don't know them. I know United, Liverpool fans definitely don't want Spurs to do it. City, yeah, cool. I just remember, no matter what you lot do under Pep and that, I just remember just, you know, you like Joey Barton and Danny Mills and these guys. The beef is forced. Proper forced. It's mad. He has played for his loan, Estolia. DG, do you see Mudryk sitting Nelly? He should come with that mentality, innit? Only 4 players, including Odegaard's role, can play. Come with that mentality. Whether you're Eddie Nketiah, Jesus, Saka, Smith Rowe, Mudryk, whoever, bro. We're all friends. We're all teammates, but we're not here to make friends. We're here to win games, and you need to want to play. So come and do your thing, man. Simple as that. Go and give Arteta headaches. Oh, I can't drop Saka or Martinelli, but I want to play Mudryk. Martinelli's going to go up front. What do I do with Jesus? What do I do here? Has Rashford come off yet? Because I can't listen to the commentators for obvious reasons because we're here, but they're just zooming in on Rashford's face and Rashford is limping. I mean, if I see Anthony, then it's Rashford done, innit? What I would say is I'm no medical man. While it's testament to Rashford's character, sometimes continuing can do more harm than good. So if Rashford hasn't been subbed, then boy, in fact, he looks like he's running out again, so he's all right. Yeah, I don't know if he's come off, bro. He's right in front of me coming out for the second half, mate. So it must be all right. It must be an impact thing more than anything. We'll have to see how he runs and maneuvers as the game goes on. Anthony coming on. Garnacho should have come on instead. He's more direct. I don't know about that. It looks like Rashford is there, my guy. I can't lie. You're leaving Bandili. Hasn't Rashford had hip problems before, which is obviously cause for concern? Fred being briefed by Manchester United's coach. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, Sacco. You done me dirty. You're right. So why is Rashford? Is Martial coming off then? Because Anthony's coming on. Yeah, Martial's come off. All right, so Rashford's good then. Hey, never doubt you again, mate. Pardon me. Let's see what Anthony brings to the table. Ten Hag G'ing up the fans from early. See what happens. I don't know if I don't question you, but trust the process, Sacco. I mean, going to give any camera time to Pep. City to kick off this second half, folks. There we have it. Hopefully, it's a better second half than the first was. The first weren't that dead, really. Just not what the neutrals want to see. Sean Dyche should lace up the boots and get on. Trust. Martial was really poor. Good call by Ten Hag to switch it. I hear it. So surely that's Rashford through the middle. And then, yeah, you lot do what you need to do. Anthony on the right. Saying that, it looks like Anthony's through the middle at this moment in time. Maybe he's just standing there. Fred asks it from Malacia. I thought Malacia was fouled. Ref, you're acting. Ref has played on. And now giving the foul. Good foul to win by Malacia. But Mahrez, what are you doing? I don't know what kind of kinky games them lot was playing, but shout out to them. De Gea giving it straight to City. Oh, Mahrez, that's poor. This is the problem. Like Mahrez, for someone so brilliant, like I don't think you're consistently brilliant. Like you have on occasion, like this. I remember that Leicester season where, ironically, you played against City and you beat them. But that might have even been the year they won the league. I just don't think Mahrez is consistently amazing every week to the standard he can be. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Anthony. Oh, ref, you're acting. You say, is that offside or a free kick? Oh, it's offside. I'm about to say, if the offside came, if it was a foul, about to say, oh, is he even offside then? Maybe his glove is. Off topic, but DJ, have you seen my YouTube comment? It was an older video you did on Leon's Kakary. When did you post that? Let me see. When did you make that comment? City in possession here, folks. I don't like talking points. Do not watch. Someone could get upset. Stop the clickbait. Just tell us when he signs. You're supposed to be a fellow Gooner. Andy Norton, you're fun at parties. You're gonna hate 2 p.m. then. Nah, I can't see it. When did you comment that? Today? Nah, bro. City still in possession. Nah, bro. No, I can't see none. Manchester United looking to counter attack. Anthony. Don't know what Anthony was doing there, but Ake's won it. It's here with Edison. Still 0-0 between these two sides, people. Cancelo. Bro, Apollo, he's going to hate, man. I've been saying the best 4 manager systems are in the top 4 right now. Pep, Arteta, Ten Hag, Eddie Howe. I want Rashford to get injured. Less of that, man. We don't advocate injuries. We've got to remember this is a young man's health. And I know he plays for a team that I don't necessarily like, but Rashford, I don't want anyone to get injured. And plus, Rashford's one of them players for me anyways. I just want him to always do well. All right. Basically, you said if Kakare wasn't wanted by every big club in 2 years, you would delete your channel. Hey, man. And now he's linked with a couple, innit? He just needs to... I don't know about now, but the only thing he looked like he was lacking is the physicality. If he was to... And I'm not saying you need to be, benching out over 100 kg and that, but he just needs to become a bit more robust and he'll be lit. Mahrez down this right-hand side. Cuts inside, running into traffic, forced to go home, and he almost sold Rodri short, to be honest. I didn't even know I said that, though. That was a madness. Whoever that was making that video about Kakare them times tweaking. Moving absolutely mad. Mad statement. If deleted that, where would we be? When did that come out? Because we wouldn't be where we are now, man. Shout out to you lot across Twitch and YouTube, folks. Anyone in the chat from Brom? Tarns is boring. Akanji, Mahrez, back to Akanji. He's been one of the signings of the season. They must have cloned him. No way you're the Akanji that was at Dortmund, man. Ake, Rodri, almost lost it. Akanji gets them out of trouble. I don't rate Rashford. I do, man. I think he's a good footballer because he's bloody doing the job that the government wouldn't do, giving kids a bloody chance in this life of having a breakfast and ultimately having a better life, man. I want Rashford to do well, man. And I do think it's funny because you know what I was reading I was reading something on Zinchenko yesterday, and like it was talking about how it was just a piece by the Telegraph about the stuff Zinchenko does and how he donates all this money to charity and things. Other people don't get that luxury, especially in Ukraine. Other people don't get that luxury. Certain people are told to focus on football, and that's not a criticism of Zinchenko or anything he's doing. I just find it funny. Ake struggling with Anthony there, had to foul his man. Yeah. Oh, is that really a free kick? On reflection, I don't know, but United have a free kick. 50-odd minutes on the clock, folks. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Amen. Luke Shaw. Eriksen over this set piece. I mean, Eriksen, why are you letting Bruno Fernandes talk to you about anything, man? Shut up, man. He's better than you on the ball, man. Shut up. Can't tell him anything. Decent set piece delivery from here. It could be a madness. And how on God's green earth haven't United taken the lead there? Did the offside flag go up? I don't know if that went wide. There's appeals, though. Appeals for what? I mean, Varane looks like he started from an offside position. He is offside, but like, what don't the City players like? Casemiro looking for a pen in the build-up to that. Oh, can't lie. Casemiro should get booked for that. He's tried the dark arts thing. Ref doesn't agree. Kyle Walker. Don't support United, but Rashford also plays for England, just like Saka. Can't have him injured. Plus, that's not nice. Amen. Cancelo. Kevin De Bruyne. Kyle Walker. Kevin. Mahrez. Kevin. Best passes of play from City so far. Kevin De Bruyne. Who's in the box? Delivers. Bernardo Silva is headed out by Varane. Haaland, Foldinho, never backs the beef. Weasel. Foden, get up, man. That's not a free kick, a penalty. Get up, man. You soft you, man. Look at me. I'm Phil Foden, the stock boy Iniesta. Get up, man. Absolute weasel. I don't even care if United get zanged, but you're a weasel. You didn't back nothing. You need to go eat some strong food, man. What you doing? How dare you appeal a penalty for that? Nothing happened to you. The wind blew you over. Absolute pussycat. It's a guy that didn't even back his mum. Mum got banged up, didn't even back it. Pussy. I love Phil Foldinho, but come on, man. The hell is all of that about? How dare you? That's soft. Soft, man. No, Foden, no. And that's actually something I hate about football. Players are just taught to win fouls these days, not necessarily isolated to Foden. Players are just taught to win fouls, and it's just made football WWE now. It's crazy. I bet you half of these players get injured, have the bruises because the way they're throwing themselves to the floor and all of that. Probably have to become stunt doubles and that, man. God, like, it was smart. The leg, leaving your leg dangling, that's cool. But you clearly are losing the ball, and then you've tried a thing. Him and Casemiro in the last few periods have tried to do the WWE thing. Eriksen should pick up a yellow card for trying to foul Cancelo. Kevin De Bruyne pass intercepted by Malacia. Days like this as a fullback, it's long. You're in the trenches. City have woken up-ish, but there's still nothing to show for it. I know. I'm forever going to look at him like that as well. Bernardo Silva. Cancelo. Foden. Games like this, Foden out wide's a bit meaty. Whether it's more of a case of you need physical qualities out wide. Man, let his mum get banged up. Shout out to his mum. She's a real one. Not going to say any names, but some of my man, you got some crazy mums. Sunday League mums are crazy. I've seen certain of my friends' mums try to fight guys, fight coaches, threaten referees. Crazy stuff. Crazy things. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Cancelo sends someone shot. Oh, nutmeg Casemiro for no reason. Wan-Bissaka savage. Oh, referee, I was gonna have a look at that. I think he's done me if that's not a free kick, if he's looking for it. But United on the counter-attack. Eriksen tries to find a man. Instead, he finds his ex-Spurs colleague, better yet, Kyle Walker. Mahrez. Now, being called a weasel would make me lose my head. It's a weasel thing, man. Certain people are weasels in this life. Riyad Mahrez. That's how I feel about Gary Neville. I think you're a weasel. I thought that since I was a kid. You're a weasel. Absolute weasel. Soft. I mean, if it's a foul, it's a foul. But some of these things are crazy. Oh, I mean, Cancelo's leg is hooked there. It's absolutely hooked. It'd have been a soft free kick, but still. Grealish is on. Hey, Christian, you might have been right. Whoa. What's the lottery numbers? Phil Foldinho's coming off. Grealish, pardon me, on. Victoria Beckham on for Phil Foldinho. Can he make something happen? I guess we won't know. Short taking corner. Kevin De Bruyne and Mahrez player 1-2. Mahrez delivers to the back post. It's kept alive. Headed out by Varane. Met the head of Bernardo Silva. Cancelo heads it on. It's met by Luke Shaw. Anthony, I don't know what Bandulu skills that was. Have a good and productive Saturday. Game's livened up a bit, but it's still nil. Important header by Varane. What a weirdo. Gucci to the rescue. Let's hope so. Now that's a pen for me on initial glance. Pushes him over in the box. Robbie Savage is one as well. Never lied. Nah, Robbie Savage was just a dud. Like, you're not a weasel. You're just meaty. Like, you're just not good. And the thing is, I like about Robbie Savage, you play your position. You know, in this football thing, you need to kind of be a bit humble with how you make comments. And, you know, I don't like John Terry because of certain comments. But one thing I'll give John Terry, the way he drew him out in the press conference, like, I'll take it from Rio, him, pause, him, not Robbie Savage. I think more footballers should be like that, man. Cancelo. Committed defending from United, though. There's like 3-4 people surrounding one of the footballs, and they're on the counter. Rashford can't bring the ball into his stride. Ake sold his man short. Rodri's turned a bad pass into a good one. Jack Grealish in possession. Grealish. Ooh, ref. Ooh, ref. I can't lie. You got to for both teams. They need to calm down. There's some feisty tackles flying in. Grealish. Eee. I have to defend the Sunday League. Mum say it's called passion for football. Nah, it's nothing to do. Men, women, it doesn't matter. It's crazy, isn't it? Some men and women move crazy. I'm just saying, I've seen both. I have a certain friend who academy, he's very good footballer, was a very good footballer. Academies wouldn't take him because his mum was on smoke. More time, it's the women who are on smoke a lot more. Are you not touching my son? Oh, it's 1-0. Kevin De Bruyne finds Victoria Beckham. Jack Grealish, goal, Man City goal. Oh, fantastic inspired sub. Life is not fair. How many times have you seen this happen? I don't think Jack Grealish has scored many for City. I don't think he scored many headers in his career. But Manchester City have drawn first blood. It's lovely by Kevin De Bruyne. He's popped up with the goods. And Mr. Headband has bagged. Manchester City are a goal up. 0-0, boys, is what both teams need to be shouting. Ten Hag looks vexed. And I mean, the one thing United haven't done is taking their own chances. It's a fantastic passage of play. Riyad Mahrez is involved. I would say Fred, Malacia, Rashford, everybody's ball watching. No one's stopping the cross. Kevin De Bruyne has made a run off the ball, not been picked up. He's put a ball into the back post. He's in the area. He's floated it to the back post. Poor defending. No one's even following Grealish. If Grealish doesn't score there, Casemiro's not done well enough. If Grealish doesn't score there, who's next to him? Haaland has a chance. Several players. Ironically, Shaw and Wan-Bissaka, the only ones in that phase of play doing all right. But everybody is ball watching. And Grealish heads home. Important goal. City draw first blood. Such is life, man. This happened to us last year at the Emirates. In more devastating fashion, if I'm honest with you. Because we got shagged in like the last minute of the game. I'll be real, Anthony ain't it right now. As soon as we bring him on, everything is much slower. You see DG United let Grealish fill the game, and you saw against Chelsea how he was influential. De Bruyne might beat Haaland's record. Bro, if you don't take Henry's record with Haaland there and the robot who ain't scored today, then you're doing it wrong. You'll never get it. You'll never, ever get it. Mourinho punching the air right now. He's winning the beef, though. City. Crazy. Kyle Walker, Akanji. This could never be the same Akanji. Once again, could never be the same Akanji at Dortmund. They cloned him. Whatever lab they found Haaland is where they got this guy. Kevin De Bruyne, Malacia, that's a good slide tackle. If he doesn't make that, it's 2-0. Fred, surely Anthony's offside there. He's not. Ref says no. Anthony switches play. Kyle Walker's not going to get finessed by that. What I would say is United had to have expected to concede. Anyone that plays City have to expect to concede. It's how you react. They're not out the game. United have shagged themselves, and I'd say that's the best testament. They've not taken the minimal chances in the first half. They went to sleep defensively there. And I guess the fine margins have made the difference. They're not out of it, but they need to, I think the second half, they've kind of started to let it go ahead, get away from them. should have finished your dinner, man. I look at the City game, Arsenal at the Emirates, where Martinelli missed an open goal, basically. We had 1-2 other chances. Yeah, we got shagged for the penalty. We went to sleep off the ball for Rodri. Was it Rodri who scored at the Emirates last year? I'm sure it was him. We went to sleep. Yeah, it was. This can't be it was finesse Apollo, but there's no way this is the same Akanji, man. He don't even look Bandulu anymore. Started growing his hair. He's acting brand new, man. United need to pattern up, man. I expected them to win today. City there for the taking. I thought they'd win 1-0. There goes my prediction. It ain't going to stay 1-0. It's either 1-1 or 2-0. That referee chance is going to horn up on this game. But I would say, if that's the case, what other chances have been created? Grealish has been booked here. And so has Eriksen. Haaland, I can't lie. Haaland, you going to do something for my FPL team? Erling, can you do something for me? We were better than City that day, unlike United, but we lost, bro. There's been times we haven't been. That's the beautiful thing. Football, you could be the worst side and draw. You could be the better side and lose. You could be the better side and draw, and many other things. You need to win the game. Were we better than City? Probably, yes, I agree. Like, I think we were the better side against United at Old Trafford, but what did we get from it? We didn't take our chances. We switched off for the goals. You lost the game against City at home. We were the better team, but we switched off in the last moment. We got done dirty with the penalty, but we gave the ref a decision to make, and we didn't take our chances. Anthony's just sent someone shot. They got to score a goal for Fergie, man. Have the game at 1-1. Still Rashford for the upset. It's crazy, man. Oh, Fergie's there. United penalty incoming. Yeah, oh, Morris. I can't lie. There's been some mad tackles going on for both teams. If this was in Hackney Marshes or Enfield Playing Fields or Market Road, there might just be some swingers. People might just run to the car and go and get something. These are some crazy tackles going on. Crazy fouls. Jack Grealish's goal off the bench has made the difference. See what happens when you back the B, Foden? You score goals in that. Not scoring when Don's already winning 6-0 and all of these sort of things. Forget that. Bro, this ref has like a 10-second delay on his decisions, man. He needs to pattern up. DG did say United should be happy with a draw. You were right, because Grealish coming on changed the game for good. Fergie making calls, penalty pending. Big up you lot for your talking points and all that good stuff. I don't know, man. With City, anything's possible, man. They could easily give away a pen. Edison could clearly smoke some elite Cali before the game is done. Anything can happen. Wan-Bissaka's done well today. He's done well, very well there as well. Casemiro. Can't lie, Casemiro's done well as well. It's curse of the commentator. It's Banduli from United now, man. This is Banduli football. Ooh, oh! Wan-Bissaka sending you shop. Bro, Wan-Bissaka, maybe you was a winger before your days at Palace and that in the Prem. Boy, coming down to desire, passion, intensity, all them jazz words United used to like. Fred, Wan-Bissaka, bang it. Do it for the fullbacks. Bandiz, corner kick. Is it? If that's not a corner, that was me. It's a corner kick. Wan-Bissaka sending man shop. Them Street Fighter skills there. It's crazy. I did say at the start of this, I think set pieces can make the difference today. United have enough in them to score from a set piece. There's only been 3 corners. City have had 2. Right, is this United's first of the game? Right. Best keep the phone in airplane mode if Aaron Wan-Bissaka sends you. Bring Garnacho on and take off Anthony. On my life, he ain't doing nothing. Be humiliating to get subbed on and off. Eriksen, Luke Shaw delivers. I think it was just one for a standard corner there. Man United trying to do one from the training ground. That was dead. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's reverted back to type. He's killed. He's absolutely killed Eriksen there. He's killed Eriksen. Killed Eriksen. Killed Eriksen there. No way Eriksen was keeping that in. He's killed him. Ten Hag's got an elite poker face. You don't know if this Don's happy, sad, anguish, anxious, nothing. At least 30 minutes of added on time incoming. No way back for United. For me, City energy levels are rising. But City always present, as good as they are, they always give you a chance. It's down to you if you're going to take them, which so far United haven't. I don't think they see out games their best. And I think what City has working for them is everyone believes it. United have believed in themselves, but everyone's got an indirect inferiority complex. Like everyone, and it's the reality. Everyone's accepting that City are a better team. Mahrez, Ake. But the best way, sometimes you just got to move to them. Facts, DG, but Derby focus is high. I hope I'm wrong. I hear that. Carl Walker. Akanji, Walker. I mean, City definitely looked a bit better in some parts of the second half than they did the whole of the first, saying that Walker's giving it away. Kevin De Bruyne has turned up, and I mean, when you're him and could just pop up with an assist, you can do what you want. Grealish is taking it off Cancelo. Jack Grealish, look up. Meaty. This is what you get praised for at Villa. This is dead, Grealish. Dead. You want to throw him, but that's dead. This is the stuff Rafinha's not learning, and that's why Rafinha's stinking up the place for Barcelona. Garnacho will be coming on. Boy, is that for Rashford? Because he was holding his hamstring. Wan-Bissaka's in trouble here. Bandulu into the hands of De Gea. I mean, if Anthony gets subbed off, boy. Eriksen off, that's a shout. Big up DG watching from China. Big up the Chinese tuned in, man. Or people watching it from China. Tomorrow's a big one. Rodri is too cold. He's cold. I triple captain Haaland. You thought he was going to do a madness in the derby, innit? Hey, you zanged yourself. You thought he was going to do the bad thing. I got him as my captain, but man. I'm laughing as well because I'm stressed. I did triple captain him. I think we've all bust blanks today. Unfortunately. I think it's for Rashford. Are there any Arsenal players with 4 yellow cards? But didn't they say Saka and all them guys? To be honest, Haaland still got Spurs, so he could easily crash it on us. Yeah, I need to triple captain him. Much like Arteta, you can see Ten Hag has the right system. It's now just upgrading the talent in the squad to a degree. Bernardo Silva against Casemiro. Bernardo Silva waits for reinforcements. Can't find any forthcoming. Keeps possession. Finds Rodri. Rodri's so good. Such a player, man. What a player. Carl Walker. Mahrez. Walker. I like Garnacho. I don't think he'll make it as a winger, but you're a young lad. That's how you get in the team right now, innit? I wish. Edison. Ooh, Carl Walker almost killed Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne has turned the Bandulu pass into a good one. That first bad thing Shaw's done today. Silly foul from Shaw, really. He didn't need to do that to Mahrez. Mahrez, stop moaning and crying. This is why refs don't believe you, man. Just get up. Silly from Shaw, really. Just eating up more time on the clock. 20 minutes left. Saka and Saliba have 4 yellow cards. 1 more yellow card and they missed the United game next week, boy. Eriksen's off for Garnacho. I mean, that's where he's better centrally, man. Bloody hell, he's ugly, though. Shout out to you, though. Pause. Can see why Calvin Phillips can't get into this City team. I understand why Calvin Phillips went there, win some trophies and that. You're a Leeds lad. Manchester's not that far from Leeds, but I didn't get the point of signing Calvin Phillips. Maybe I will in years to come, but you can't do what Rodri does. Just meaty, really. Bernardo Silva loses it in the middle of the park. It falls to Wan-Bissaka. Hey, shout yourself, Jay. Varane. Back to De Gea. De Gea. Tries to find his left back, Malacia. Malacia, good first touch. I don't know what you tried to do there, but you've just, a move has broken down. Got to look after the ball a lot better. Finally, Bruno in midfield. I don't know why he gets played on the wing at times. Because I don't think his ball retention and all that's good enough. So I understand why he does the narrow sort of out wide stuff. Kind of get it. Rodri's such a player, man. Such a player. Such a player. Still 1-0 to Manchester City, folks. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you've done such. Varane. Malacia. Akanji. It's United in possession, folks. Garnacho, can he put himself in the history books? Malacia, fullback union, he delivers. It's not good enough, man. The quality has to be a lot better. Apparently, Liverpool team news, no Nunes. Crazy. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. The difference between our first half performance and second is crazy. But as I always say, football's a 90-minute game, as you lot all know. There's no point being good for 20 minutes or 45. You need to be better than the team for the large part of their games, especially against City. I think there's a lot of encouraging signs you could take United, but fundamentally, be disappointed not to win the game based on how it's transpired. There's still 16 odd minutes plus added on time, and it's still only 1-0. And City have looked a bit shaky. I wouldn't say you're out of it. Referees moving mad. That's not. Listen, I don't really care if United get something out of the game, but come on, ref. Where'd you get the free kick, Bruno? You're the captain. You need to stop bitching. Come on. I mean, again, Luke, to be fair, watching it again, Luke, sure, it is a foul, but it's a soft one. Oxlade finally getting minutes in. I think that tells you where Liverpool are as a football club. If Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who for the large part has been a forgotten man, is getting minutes. Nothing quite says Bandulu like that. Grealish moaning for whatever reason. Don't forget, people, transfer news, vid and them things, they're out, just released. After this, go and check that out. Let me put that on all my socials as well. That's not how you spell transfer. I'm even dyslexic. So when I'm looking now, hey. Something like bro, this ref's a clown. All the refs are, man. I'm tired of talking about the refs. I can't lie to you. Like, they just make it up as we go along. Arsenal, I'm seeing the worst thing is we're seeing crap decisions go against us, and our players are being criticized for reacting to it. Zinchenko has literally been cautioned by the FA for being too passionate in celebrations. Garnacho, this is a great run. Akanji not here for none of it. Akanji, it's a boy against a man. That's a silly foul. Garnacho, stop doing silly stuff, bro. He's clapped, fam. Pause. Like, you are Frankenstein, fam. United appear rattled, man. He left Arsenal for Liverpool's bench. To be fair, he got himself some trophies in it. I would say Ox doesn't look significantly better at Liverpool than he does at Arsenal. He's won bare trophies. He's done his thing. I can't lie, but I'm sure Liverpool fans must have at some point had the same conversations. Are you a wing back? Are you a centre mid? Are you a winger? Contracts running down. Keep it moving. He's playing well, to be fair. He's had a great career. Separately, though, have we signed Mudryk yet? Because the amount of twerking he's done for us, his back should be hurting. Oh, wow. Lava splash. But not yet. But that just means more vids. Ox has been forgotten. Boy, United look a bit rattled. 13 minutes left plus added on time. Impressions on Liverpool's Konate. Quality player with a big future, man. Obviously, you got savaged at Brentford a couple weeks ago, but quality player, man. Oh, when they were both when him and what's the other lad, Upamecano, they were both at Leipzig. I used to say he's better, and I still maintain it. Like I like Upamecano, but I think he's gassed. De Gea. At least, De Gea's had their fault to do today, really. 98 likes, people. We're flirting with 100. We're almost there. So close, but so far. Shout out the Twitch ones as well. United on the counter-attack. Casemiro is offside. Miles offside. Anyhow, Rashford's not offside there. It's 1-1, but you'd imagine that's Miles offside. Rashford is offside. Rashford is up. What is Bruno Fernandes crying over? What is he crying over? Brother, calm down. Unless VAR busts you, what are you crying over? It'd make it interesting if you bust case, but the Rashford is offside. What is going on? Bruno, why are you crying, bro? There's VAR. You can't rattle them. In fact, Rashford might have miles offside. And someone like Rashford, you could have held your run. Rashford's clearly interfered with play. It's a good finish by Bruno, and it's lovely by Rashford to kind of leave it for Bruno to slap in. Although, again, Edison's positioning is brazy. He's interfering with play. If this goal somehow counts, it'll make it interesting. That is brazy. He's evidently interfered with play. If United get away with that, then, boy, and a draw would be perfect. Oh, shit. It's been given. Bruno Fernandes is equalized. Ferguson paid the peas. 11 minutes to go. United have it. Wow. 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 I mean, this is a draw is something United deserve, but wow. I mean, draw is perfect. Draw is perfect. Wow. A draw is a fair result, but wowza. They make this stuff up as they go along, man. Fortunately, United have benefited from it today. And it's terrible defending, like all day, again for City. You know, why is Edison where he is? How has one pass split you lot open? A draw is perfect. Wow. Wowee. God knows how they bust case there, but you know what? That's what you got to do in this life. Another big game goal for Bruno. Shag. City. Damn, homie. That is a shag. That is a shag, but that is perfect. Bro, that is a shag. That is Old Trafford tax 100%. He didn't touch it, but he's evidently interfered with play there. But I'm not sure anyone cares really and truly. It doesn't matter how it bags. Uncle Fergie has paid the bag. Brown envelopes have been passed out. Mike Dean's account somehow, because he was the chief fraud when it came to this United shagging. Boy, City, boy. I suppose a draw's a fair result. You can't just turn up for the second half and expect to win. You know what? 2-1 each way, man. Surely the way it's going, someone's going to get zanged. Can we see a penalty? Don't care who gets it, just a penalty for someone. I want to see drama. I want to see controversy. I want to see rattling. Kevin De Bruyne finds Kyle Walker. You won't do it. You won't pick out a decent pass. See, you're rubbish, man. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, dodgy header by him. Malacia clears. Fred needs to pass that to Garnacho immediately. City are at 6s and 7s defensively. Yep, you're going to lose City. City are going to lose today. Garnacho, can he make himself a hero? No. You got another chance. Oh, he has. Shake a leg. As I said, they're going to lose today. Marcus Rashford has bagged. What a comeback from Man United. You've got to love football. I can't lie. This is why I love doing live streams, because I don't lie to you lot. You lot just heard me say this in real time. City have been terrible off the ball. Defensively, City have been terrible off the ball. United deserve that. And Marcus Rashford deserves that. Big week for football. I'm just a bit upset. My 1-0 bet has gone. Oh, well. City fans look stressed. Boy, taking a goal lead away from home. I want to see them write the headlines like they would under Mikel Arteta. Shambolic from City. Shambolic. There's 2 centre-backs. Where's Kyle Walker? Where's the defenders? Garnacho has too much time, space, and whatnot. Even when the initial pass hits Akanji, he's got time to try it again. He's picked out a lovely pass. Again, Ake and Cole have not stepped up. Rashford's done what he's done all season and poked home. And Rashford has done well. And City have shaken themselves. Blink and you miss it. Blink and you miss it, people. Have I made sure the scoreline's correct? Hey, Twitch hasn't even updated. Fantastic from Man United. Man United of old. And now no poker face from Ten Hag. You can actually see emotion these days. He's probably going to beat certain people up today. Great game, man. See? Kanji back on his BS, man. Arsenal have won the league. Arsenal are challenging for the league. I don't know about any of that. I didn't know Arsenal were challenging for a league title. We just need to keep working very hard. In August, the goal was Champions League football. Until that's mathematically confirmed, I don't know about anything. What I would say as an Arsenal fan, who wouldn't want to win the league? We haven't won the league since I was in primary school. I'd love to win the league, but I can't see it. Kevin De Bruyne, bottle off. Phil Foden not back in beef. Mahrez, all you lot have been rubbish. Dealt duppied against Southampton, bottled a goal lead away from home. I hope they write the stories and articles of lacking mentality and defensive shape and all that jazz they do when we lose. Not that we've done that this season much. Rodri's been cold. Edison's moving like a fraud. This is why Alisson plays a heady. At least we've been treated to drama, to goals, etc., etc. I've got time for Bruno Fernandes. You're a liar. You're not injured. You're not injured. You're the boy who cries wolf. And if you're Varane, you're telling Bruno to act like you've been shot. I mean, Martial come off United look a lot more dangerous, if I'm honest with you. Nah, there's nothing wrong with the second goal. The second goal, shambolic. The first goal, I don't know how they've deemed Rashford isn't interfering with play, but who cares, really? You know, you kind of for the rest of the top four, City need to drop points, I guess. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. Jack Grealish's goal cancelled out by Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. There's still 5 minutes. I think United have done it, but it's probably a nervy 5 minutes. With that, that moves United up into third place, 38 points, a point behind City. And obviously, Arsenal allegedly, that's the first time I've seen this, Arsenal top by 44 points. If Spurs do United a favour, this is why you can't say if Arsenal are in a title race in Newcastle, so are United. I mean, I think Kevin De Bruyne is a quality footballer, but he's also very horrible. These spam crosses, ball into the box by City, Haaland still missing. Mahrez, Cancelo, Rodri, De Bruyne whips it. Haaland, ref! How on God's green earth is that not a pen? Fair enough. Nerve-wracking. I'm not even United fan, I feel nervous. I think everyone's heart skipped a beat there. I mean, cool, yeah, City got players who can drop shoulders and they look flashy and nice and that, but where's you lot are spoiled, man? You lot ain't dogs. Look, Haaland, you man are spoiled, man. You lot been told you're the best thing since sliced bread since you all became footballers and how special you are. When the going gets tough and no one wants to let you lot do your Bandulu passing crap, you lot are not on nothing. Is that a pen? Watching that again? Nah, you've seen him given. I don't know. The first angle looked a lot better. The second one don't. I don't know, City, man. I know if I had 100 million Grealish and these guys, I'd expect a bit more as well. Boy. Come on, man. Yeah, you think you can rock up with a Kanji and Ake and do serious business? Shout out Rodri. Boy. Ten Hag's Pep's apprentice has done a job on him. Nah, there's no draws, man. United have won this, man. I keep saying it. City are a top four side. That's it. Arsenal. Okay, I don't know about any of that. Yes, who cares? All right, my hardworking guy, always on the grind. Mad respect, DG. Appreciative, man. Appreciative. Is yellow card? Is that for Pep or it's for Fred? 3 minutes left. You know, Fred's been working hard. He's got the white shit in between his mouth and that. Crazy. United title run starts now. Handbags. I bang him. Bruno bang him. Jack Grealish bang him. Battle of the two pussycats. Casemiro lying now. Dark arts are coming out. Boy, United, I mean, City, you've got yourselves to blame. Same way if United shake themselves and lost today by a goal to nothing, they shake themselves. They've been calm. Big calls from Ten Hag. He's played Luke Shaw centre-back. He's done some big calls. Took off Martial, kept Rashford on. Looks like Lisandro Martinez will be coming on, folks, sooner rather than later. 2 pens on Casemiro, not giving clear offside Rashford. I mean, some favourable decisions, but United can't be held accountable for the ref. The ref has to be doing that. And it makes the battle for top 4 / potentially the league table a lot more interesting. There's not too much separating things mathematically. City fans look stressed. Yeah, you should. Spoiled. Half you weren't even old enough when you lot used to be rubbed. City, you lot are not on that, man. I mean, big up Ferguson, man. I wish Wenger would get his brown envelopes on. Because we can't even get legit penalty handball shouts against Oxford and that. It's been a good game of football made great with you lot, whether you support Arsenal, Man United, or you just watch football. Appreciative for all of you lot tuned in. See, Meaty free kick routines, man. Meaty, it's all Meaty. Kevin De Bruyne, it's Meaty. Man, saw this in the World Cup. This is Meaty. Carl Walker, it's Meaty. Like, someone's got to have a bit of flavour. There's no soul in you lot's football. You lot can play wavy football, but it's lifeless, man. It's not wavy. Like, yeah, cool. You know, a couple of you, 100 crosses. That 100 cross would be perfect, but it's too scripted from City, man. There's no healthy randomness. Or maybe there is now. It's long throw o'clock. Carl Walker, Haaland flicks on. Bernardo, I keep saying Bernardo, Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho, Akanji, Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne. Bro, this is what I hate when football gets like this. Just stop looking for free kicks all the time to play football. There's 5 minutes of added on time. City, you've lost. Lisandro Martinez, McTominay coming on. The scumbags are coming on. Pep, you're going to have to hold this one and go again, broski. Haaland, you're not on nothing, man. You're not on nothing, man. You're not on nothing. I'm vexed at you, Haaland, because you didn't do nothing for the FPL team either. You're meaty, man. I don't know who compared Saliba to Varane. He's 21 years of age. But what I would say is United fans are never clear themselves. I've heard you lot waxing lyrical about Rashford better than Mbappe. Martial's the next Henry. Fred is this and the others. Every fan talks nonsense. I can't be held accountable for that. I don't know about blood on hands. That it is what it is. Fred. Oh, it might be 3-1. Here's 3 against 2. Anthony, just burn him. Rip him, man. Brazil settings. It's about to be 3-1. City, you're gone. City, you're gone. Rashford, what are you doing? Garnacho. It's Meaty, man. It was Meaty there. It was Meaty there. It was Meaty. City just have no ideas. Again, Rodri's giving it straight to Casemiro. And is it going to go out of play? I boot it, Malacia. Great tactics from Ten Hag today. And you have to praise United for the mentality because they could have felt sorry for themselves after conceding. All right, you're getting buoyed. Pep, you're getting buoyed. Man, are bringing on Maguire in that 4 minutes of added on time. There's enough time for Maguire to be Bandulu, but boy. Are you recording Brighton versus Liverpool? If that's at 3 p.m., nah. And obviously, yeah, that's actually bad news. This is bad news for Spurs and Liverpool, actually, as well. Boy. Harry Maguire. Casemiro off as well. McTominay, I can't lie. I've done quite a few United watch-alongs recently. A couple of these players I haven't seen. Malacia, Trench baby. Martinez on the pitch now. Barely any time left. City, you deserve to lose, man. You didn't start the game well enough. Bruno Fernandes. One thing I'll give Bruno, he's a scummy player. I like that sort of stuff. He just booted the ball quickly. City, you've got no ideas, man. This ain't City of 2012 when Balotelli scored. You lot are not on that, man. Bruno Fernandes, man of the match. He's been good, but because he scored. Kyle Walker. Square pass. Cancelo. Haaland says, bring it. It's 2 minutes of added on time. I don't know. I don't know how I got there, man. When are you recorded again? North London Derby is 4:30 tomorrow. I'll be live from 3:30 tomorrow. If you're talking in relation to watch-alongs. Jack Grealish, the goal scorer. Meady. Haaland. Oi, Luke Shaw, that's as good as scoring. That is as good as scoring. If he doesn't win that header or just take that off course for Haaland, it probably is 2-2. And United, you know, are pegged back for as good as they've been. Ironically, United have actually been better. We're actually better in the first half. Great mentality and all that sort of jazz in the second half. But they actually let their standards drop, I feel, in the second half. But they've done well. Even Wan-Bissaka. I don't know why City didn't just take the free kick there, but they haven't. I don't think City have that healthy unpredictability about them. It's very scripted the way they play. Like, cool, it's 1-2s. The quality can cut you open even if you know what they're doing. Walker, Bernardo Silva, Meady from him. Fred in trouble, really. Bernardo Silva, Luke Shaw, great challenge. And that's it, man. Half an hour left. I can't lie. If I'm Pep, Bernardo Silva, you're getting absolutely shouted at. Why on God's green earth are you walking away from home and we're losing? Fair enough. I'm not, though. So, don't know. Love for the super chat, my guy. We do bleed red. Jack Grealish skips past one. You're going to lose it because you do too much. You do too much. Bernardo Silva has quality, but it's over, man. Look, cross in. It's over, bro. Bernardo Silva, Lisandro Martinez, he's down for that, bro. They man, they come from Argentina. They're here for the, you know, them sort of defending things there. It's Luke Shaw. Been in good form, really. Grealish, you won't do it. And that's into De Gea's hands. De Gea going to act up now. And that's that, man. That's that, ref. Come on, how long? I feel like I'm playing Football Manager. Ref, how long? De Gea will take the yellow card. The easiest game you've had against City in recent years. You ain't had to do nothing. Pep looks stressed. I don't think the camera needed to zoom in on Pep spitting there. Seeing every molecule of that spit. That's that real football spit. We didn't need to see that. I mean, Haaland's all right, but that's why he's not the best class. That's why he's not the best Norwegian in the Prem, bro. Same way El Nene is the best Egyptian. I know the class region Martin Odegaard. He's on this. He turned up at Old Trafford. Manchester United have won the game. They were the better team for the collective. I don't think they were as good as they were in the first half as they played in the second, but their mentality was there. You know, Bruno Fernandes scored. Bit of a dodgy decision, really, because Rashford is entertaining with play. I do think City had 2 penalty shouts that could have been looked at. You're not going to get them at Old Trafford. But after that, United have showed elite mentality to come from behind. They started the game well. They won their individual battles. They defended well. They countered-attacked more. Probably should have scored 2 goals in the first half. United have been good. I thought United win a goal to 0. Technically, they've won by 1 goal, but it was 2-1. We've been treated to a feast. And United, you know, that's 5 games in a row for United. They're firmly in some sort of title challenge. For City, not at the races at the start, disjointed. That counter attack from United was on the cards. City just playing shit. When you look at the whole game, City made it easy for United today. But that's not on United, though. Like, they just have to maneuver. It's a fantastic game. And now that gives United full confidence going into Arsenal next week. For Arsenal, you've seen City lose. You can see United creeping up the table. You know, Liverpool are probably stressed now as well. Yeah. Akanji, that's the nearest you've got to a United player all game. Ten Hag defeats his master. And Ferguson, that's the youngest I've seen Ferguson look in a while, man. Well, I mean, mathematically, everyone's in the title race. United, bro, the last half an hour is what's made this game. United with 2 quick fire replies after Grealish put them ahead. I've never understood this. Why are you lot arguing with the ref, City? The game's done. If anything, in the tunnel, if you've got Lucozade, if you've got a bottle, if you've got a jumper, throw it over him. Simple as that. United are third with 38 points, a point behind City. Newcastle are on 35. Spurs have 33. It's pretty interesting. Forget the title, the race for the top four. Bloody hell, there's nothing separating things in it, is it? Crazy. I can't lie, DG. You might as well celebrate the title now. Arsenal, the only consistent team. United have won 5 in a row. If United beat Arsenal next week and City actually get points, that probably pits us down into third. Goal difference, there isn't too much away from it. I don't know about anything about title challenges and things. All Arsenal need to do is just keep working hard, keep running, keep working, keep praying, and maybe we have something. But at the same time, the goal was top 4 in August. If you don't get Champions League football, that's my real question marks. But yeah, man, it's been lit, man. It's been lit. It's been lit, man. It's been a great game, made even better with you lot people. I might go live later today just to speak about Arsenal again. And obviously we're playing Spurs, or I might just leave that later to today. It's been a good game of football. If you support Man United or City, then that's where your emotions are at. I don't know why it keeps showing Anthony, but it does. It's obviously been made great with you lot people. Thank you very much for watching the game with me, for your talking points, for your banter, for all of these sort of things, people. And yeah, man, I'll link up with you lot soon. But on that note, let me let you lot get out of here. There's no need to waste any more of your time. You lot enjoy what's left of your weekend. As usual, I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. I think City wish they had a player that was on this sort of stuff, though.
Against this right back, Charlie.
Still the foot.
There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like. There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like.